And we're joined by Leigh-Ann Yanow, one of the organizers of this Harmony Day. So what does Harmony Day mean? What's going on here? What do the kids get out of it?
So we started Harmony Day 12 years ago, and it was a group of us teachers that got together, and we wanted a day for the kids to celebrate belonging and a sense of who they are and just harmony and goodness and everything. So we started that, and it's just created and gone further and further, and this is our third annual Living Library Conference that we've done, and it's just for middle school students. And so these middle school students, there's 160 of them from throughout the district that have come, and they have joined us to listen to 18 different speakers. And the speakers are from all walks of life in our community. We have refugees, we have political people in our community, we have had the City of Kelowna Mayor Bazaran. We also have people from the LGBTQ plus community, and just like a whole assortment of people, and they all have an amazing message. They have a message about their own identity and who they are, and that everyone has a story to tell.
13 years old and openly trans and talking about it with your peers. To me, coming from my generation, that sounds amazing that you're able to do that. I don't think 20 years ago it would have even have been a good idea.
Yeah, no, the world has definitely progressed so much in the past couple decades. I wouldn't have been comfortable to come out, 20, 30 years ago, but now it's gotten to the point where, my friends and everyone around me is supportive, and my family, and it's a better space to be open now.
Identity is the theme this year?
Yeah, the identity. Last year our theme was resilience, and this year is identity. And I kind of think, how do we beat those two things? Like they take over.
Identity can be divisive.
Yeah, and it's been really amazing. And trying to have the students understand that your identity changes as you change throughout your life, and what your identity is today could be different in 5-10 years from now. So it's been pretty amazing for them to hear these speakers talk about who they are right now, and make them feel more comfortable about who they are as students, and who they're going to be later in life.
The feel I get from it is that you're trying to help kids get better at accepting each other and forming relationships with people, whether they're like them or if they're different.
I know it's been amazing just listening to some of the conversations that the speakers are having with the students, because they have about 5-10 minutes at the end to ask questions, and just that sense of belonging and feeling more open about who they are, and who their friends are, their family members, and just being more open about it today, compared to 15-20 years ago or beyond. It was very difficult to sometimes express who your identity was, and to make that known. So it's pretty amazing.
It seems to me that already kids of this generation are better at this stuff than they were when I was in grade school, but yet they still do need this sort of thing?
Yes, for sure. I think that it just opens their eyes, and just everything else that goes on. And we had one of our guest speakers this morning, Kaneesha Charles from Rutland Senior Secondary. She has an amazing story to tell of who she was and who she is, and just sort of the stigma that she had as a child, and the questions that she would get as she is black, and her mother was white and her father was black, and so just the questions that kids ask, and so for her to find her own identity has been quite a challenge for her, and she is, I think, expressed that, and was an amazing speaker for the kids.
All right. Well, thanks very much for explaining it all to us.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for watching Kelowna Now.
Thank you.